In this video, I would like to show how to draw out a grid diagram and put in the coding for tying a knot, or to use this to calculate out a run list. And to do this, we will first start by going to the App Store, and you go to search, and we search graph paper. And there it is. Wait for it to come up. And scroll down until you find this one right here that is isometric graph paper. Now I've already opened it, but it'll just say get, and you just push get and then go through the process of opening. And once you've got your graph paper, once you open it, it'll just come up and it's got these dots on it. And what you do is it's got either a draw or erase, or you can sand or delete, but it just connects the lines from dot to dot. You got to stop on a dot. And that works real good for drawing our string run for our knots. So what we'll do, see, you just draw there, and then we'll just draw down here to this one. We'll take that to this one. Well, let's make it, let's do a 5-4. So we want to do 5 parts. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be right out there. Okay. So let's do 5 bytes, or 4 bytes. 1, 2, 3, 4 bytes. So that should be the top of our knot. And there's 1, 2, 3. Let's go one more for right there. And that'll be the top of our knot. Okay, do I need to go one more right here? I need to be up one more, don't I? Yep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's our string run. So let's put a line across the bottom for the bottom of the knot. A line across the top for the top of the knot. And see, when that string runs out, it comes in there. When that one comes out, it comes in there. Okay, that's our 5-4. So now this little switch up here shuts off the dots. Then I'll press send. And here's the things you can send it to. We're going to add it to notes. And then we're going to label it. And we're going to just say this is a 5-part 4 byte. Let's say knot. Okay, I'm going to save that. Now I usually turn my dots back on. Shut that off. Now we go to notes. And I already had that one saved. Here is our 5-part 4 byte knot. Now, if you want to label this, click it. So it's got this little pen up here. You push the pen. You come down and there's a plus here in the corner. Hit the plus and it'll say text. You hit the text box and then you just drag the text box to where you want it. Click it, duplicate. Drag it to the next place. And when you get done, I've got it already labeled so we don't have to do that. Okay, now we click the page. We click our pen, so our pen comes up. Let's do red. Okay, this is on the pen. We want to do the marker. And let's make this a Casa coated knot, which is an over one, under one pattern. So we draw our coating for our unders, and it is a row coated knot. So all of them in that row will be that way. All of them in this row will go this way for this one. Okay, there's our coating for a 5-part 4-bite Casa knot. Now, if I'd made a mistake, which I don't like that one, so I can erase it. So I go back and put it back in again. A lot straighter. Okay, now, if I push done, it saves it back into here. When I reopen it and start over, now let's use green and we'll do our follow it through the knot. So we put it on our marker. I go through my knot. That's your first half cycle, so that's a free run. Now I go through here. It goes out there, it comes in here. That's an over. So if I was writing down a run list, I would write over, or if I was tying the knot, I make an over. Now from 3 to 4, we have an over. From 4 to 5, we have an under over. Now if you don't like that curve, I'll just erase that and do it over again. Okay, I have an under over. Now from 5 to 6, you go out there and come down here. I have a under, over. Now I go over, under, over. From 7 to 8, I have over, under, over. And then all the way back to 1 to finish the knot, it's under, over, under, over. Now, I can delete these one at a time, and then if I want to put them back, I can go back to putting them back one row at a time. So if you were writing it down, you could just click it one at a time and finish the knot. Or since we saved it and then we did our run list, we can erase that without erasing our coating so that we can start over again. There's a lot of things you can do with it. It's quite fun to just design different knots. So I hope that you will try this, and I appreciate you watching the video. Thank you.